Blue Ivy Carter won the hearts of many while performing with her megastar mother Beyonce on her Renaissance tour. Now the mother-daughter duo is joining forces once again. Introducing Blue Ivy Carter reads one of the last frames of the trailer for Mufasa, The Lion King, which dropped April 29th.
I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said, I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney.
It seems like Jay-Z isn't too happy about North West's recent role in The Lion King. Word on the street is that he's pretty upset, even going as far as accusing Kim and Kanye of bribing their way to get North the lead part. Now, there's some buzz that this might actually be part of Kim's plan, with Kanye having no hand in it. See, Kanye has been pretty vocal over the years about wanting to protect North from the public eye, and he's called out Kim more than once for letting North wear makeup and dance on TikTok. But here's where it gets even messier. Some sources claim that the Carters are mad at both Kim and Kanye, thinking that the pair are envious of Blue Ivy's success. It's no secret that Kim has had a bit of an obsession with Beyonce for quite some time. This reportedly intensified after Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour, where Blue Ivy stole the spotlight. And now insiders are saying that Kim is trying to outshine Beyonce, especially with the news that Blue Ivy is set to star in an upcoming production of The Lion King. So what's really going on here? Did Kim really push North to be in The Lion King to steal the spotlight from Blue Ivy? And if Kim is using nepotism to further North's career, then aren't Jay-Z and Beyonce guilty of the same thing? I mean, Blue Ivy doesn't seem significantly more talented than North, if we're being completely honest here. Anyway, let's dive into this. Two of the world's most famous Nepo babies, Blue Ivy Carter and North West, might be too young to have an actual beef, but they aren't friends either. And it's all because of their parents. So back when Kim was married to Kanye, there were rumors flying around that she was really eager to get into Beyonce's inner circle. But new reports suggest that Beyonce went out of her way to keep Kim at a distance. For some context, whispers about a feud between Beyonce and Kim started circulating shortly after Kanye began dating Kim in 2012. Kanye was very close with Beyonce and Jay-Z, and despite any past differences, they always thought of each other as family. But then Kim entered the scene, and Kanye suddenly became fixated on making Kim a global superstar like Beyonce. One insider told Radar Online at the time that Kanye told Kim they're going to be the biggest power couple on the planet, and more popular than Jay-Z and Beyonce. And then a separate source told Life and Style that Kim was so obsessed with becoming as famous as Beyonce that she was constantly Googling Bey and checking her followers. Kim wants to see how many more hits Beyonce gets than she does, the source said. But when Kim was questioned about why Beyonce never hangs out with her, she brushed off any talk of a feud and insisted that Beyonce has always been really nice to her.
The Beyonce, and it's always been a rumor that Beyonce doesn't get along with you.
That is so not true. Like, she couldn't be the sweetest person. Seriously, one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She's so sweet. I have no idea where these things come from.
As for Beyonce, she initially tried to keep things cool in public to avoid any tabloid drama. She even agreed to sit next to Kim at events, although it was pretty clear she wasn't thrilled about it. But Kim just didn't get the hint and kept trying harder to be seen with Beyonce. According to the New York Daily News, when Jay-Z and Kanye started their Watch the Throne tour, Kim even flew to London hoping to hang out with Beyonce. She's trying to do whatever she can to get close to Beyonce, one source said, adding that Kim will literally live and breathe to hang out with Beyonce. Beyonce, on the other hand, was running out of patience with Kim and began snubbing her in public. Remember that moment at the BET Awards when Kim expected a hug from Beyonce and Beyonce completely ignored her? Child, even Jay-Z looked scared to give Kim a hug in front of Bey. Following that embarrassing incident, Kim tried to spin the narrative by having Kardashian sources badmouth Beyonce in the media, labeling her as stuck-up and arrogant. One Kar-Jenner insider told In Touch magazine that Kim will never forgive Beyonce unless she gets a public apology, and claimed that Kim realized that Beyonce is not as nice as she wants everyone to believe. Kim thinks Beyonce's a fake, and that the real Beyonce is nothing like the one the public knows, the Kardashian source added. But Kim didn't stop there. She also allegedly started plotting deciding on how to make North West more famous than Blue Ivy. Now, before welcoming North, Kim claimed that she and Kanye agreed that their kids wouldn't be on the Kardashian show until they were old enough to decide for themselves. They also supposedly promised not to push them into the spotlight too soon. But after North was born, Kim changed her tune and started pushing for North to be on the show. Now, as for Blue, when she was younger, Beyonce and Jay-Z were super protective of her privacy. And even though Blue is 2 years older than North, she still doesn't have any social media accounts. On the other hand, Kim allowed North to join TikTok when she was just 8 and started dragging her to different Hollywood events and fashion shows, often dressing her up way beyond her age. Also, have you noticed how the paparazzi are always hanging around North's school, but we never see Blue Ivy on her way to school? This shows that Kim could protect North from unnecessary media attention if she really wanted to, at least when she's doing normal things like going to school. Now, as for Kanye, he's been very vocal in the past about Kim and Kris Jenner using North for ratings, and he's repeatedly warned Kim not to put his daughter on social media.
Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. And then when people say, oh, they're gonna use this for you in court, I didn't have a say-so on whether or not they went to Sierra Canyon. Most men do not, there's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even, it always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with. You understand what I'm saying?
But Kim then started playing the victim and claimed that Kanye's public rants are more damaging to North than TikTok. She shared a statement saying, Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. Kim also claimed that she is the main provider and caregiver for the kids and is doing her best to protect North, while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision. After this, Kim started even more aggressively pushing North into the spotlight, and it often seemed like she was encouraging her to do problematic things just to stir up controversy and generate headlines. Like that time she let North dress up as Ice Spice and lip sync to adult lyrics. Kim also drew a ton of backlash at last year's Met Gala when she left North on the sidewalk with bodyguards while she walked the red carpet alone. Meanwhile, Kim's momager, Kris Jenner, has reportedly started planning North's future career, and she wants North to become an internet sensation and beauty mogul just like her aunt Kylie Jenner. According to the U.S. Sun, Kim recently filed 4 different trademarks for North, and this was all supposedly Kris Jenner's idea. The first trademark is focused on skincare, the second one on toys, while the third and fourth trademarks are related to advertising and entertainment services. This prompted Kanye to publicly slam Kris for being a toxic influence on his daughters, and he shared a photo of Kylie's former assistant Victoria with the caption, "Don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction and Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let that happen to North and Chicago." Now, as for Kim, she's allegedly also not happy with Kris's plan for North to become a beauty influencer. But her reasons are entirely different than Kanye's. Sources are saying that Kim is still obsessed with the Carters, and she wants North to become a performer and surpass Blue Ivy. So in case you didn't catch it, North recently made her acting debut in the Lion King stage show as part of Hollywood Bowl's celebration of 30 years of the iconic Disney film. On May 24th and 25th, North stepped into the role of young Simba and performed I Just Can't Wait to Be King. But her performance was, well, let's just say underwhelming. So this performance got people talking, and opinions were all over the place. Some people were saying that nepotism is disgusting because there are probably 100 other kids with actual talent who auditioned for this role. On the other hand, let's give North a break. She's only 10. again. And if we're pointing fingers, maybe we should be looking at North's parents. So whose idea was this anyway? Did Kim and Kanye both pull the strings to get North a role in The Lion King? Well, Kanye has stayed silent on the controversy, if you can even call it that. Now, Kim, on the other hand, praised North and said she was impressed by her performance. But you know who's not impressed? None other than Kanye's former BFF, Jay-Z, who's allegedly fuming at Kim and Kanye for trying to steal the spotlight from Blue Ivy. See, it was recently announced that Blue Ivy had joined the voice cast of the upcoming The Lion King prequel Mufasa, The Lion King, and she will voice the character Kiara, daughter of King Simba and Queen Nala, played by Beyonce. Sources are now saying Jay and Bey are both furious at Kim and Kanye for allegedly pulling the strings to put North in the Lion King musical. Well, don't expect fans to feel sorry for the Carters, because they're saying they're just as bad as Kim when it comes to pushing their daughter in the spotlight and using nepotism. I mean, let's be real. Do you think Blue would win a Grammy Award at age 9 if she wasn't Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter? Come on. Now here's one fan who summed up this situation perfectly. Both of these kids have below average talent for the fields they're currently in. I honestly don't see what the fuss is. Both are receiving opportunities due to who their parents are. Nothing more. No one is really taking North seriously with whatever it is she's doing. And Blue is as stiff as a board dancing. If these two kids were pursuing kiddie employment the old-fashioned way, both would have gotten beaten out by more talented kids. We've seen this same story play out before with other celebrity children. All over our TV screens and radios, shoving underwhelming talent down our throats due to their parents' celebrity status. But let me know how you feel about this. Are Jay-Z and Beyonce hypocrites for being upset over North being in The Lion King when Blue is clearly getting roles due to nepotism? Let me know in the comments, and then check out this next video.